at me. Let down, still doing up tally. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really with Pally. I don't want this just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
Good morning and welcome to another day at Status Exotic / Velocity Mallorca. We are doing Andrew's Loving Life. It's a V. It's a V. V for velocity, yeah. But if you turn it around, it means, yeah. Anyway, we are doing a R34 GTT. Just wanted to show you what we're actually doing to it. So it's got some running issues, this car. It's perfectly healthy. It's got other modifications and stuff like that, but there's one thing that we're waiting for. I'll explain in a minute. So we have a nice link plug and play. G4X, new ECU. We've got an expansion loom here. We have genuine Mac boost solenoid, some various fuses, some relays, pressure sensors for fuel, one for oil, air temperature sensor for the inlet manifold, a new 255 fuel pump. We've got various fittings here. Oh, these are for the NOx sensors. So these are to convert it because one of the NOx sensors is broke. So I've decided to upgrade them to newer ones, which is this kit here. I actually got from Brands Hatch Performance. And a new 2-pin plug so I can connect the Mac boost sensor up properly. Yeah, I mean, I've opened up this ECU. Let me give it a quick open and show you. Oh, dropping everything now. Link ECUs like the G4 Plus, like the Skyline R33 ECUs and stuff, they come with a built-in map sensor. I don't think these ones do, so just going to give it a check, basically. Make sure I'm not going mad. But we've already had it out. We've already had a look. And yeah, I do not see on this board anywhere the built-in map sensor. It smells fresh, but it's a nice bit of kit. It goes in the original ECU box. This is where the expansion cable goes that we purchased. Here and here, you can have them here. But it's a GTT Link version 1.4. It's a shame they don't have the built-in map sensors. Damn, sweating. So yeah, we're a long way off from fitting the ECU at the moment. I'm going to fit all the sensors. We're waiting for a map sensor to come because obviously, as I said last minute, we've got 3 days to get this car done, tuned and tested on the 4th day, so that if there's any issues before we go to a big meet, which we're actually filming, which is in Valencia, called the Volt Race, we've got that time to sort any issues out. But not only do I have to wire it up, I have to remove the gearbox, fit the fuel pump, do a 12 volt mod to the fuel pump because these suffer with fuel starvation. Oh, I'm loving this. Best friend. They suffer with a bit of fuel starvation when you start tuning them, and there's nothing like a 12 volt fuel pump mod. So let's have a look at what we're doing and what we're removing. So this is an RB25 Neo. Like, this is like a stage 2 before we go to stage 3 and 4 of this build. So this is how the car's come to us. Still got the standard MAF sensor. Pipe work's really small for the intake. The injectors are standard. What else? Yeah, this system here, breather system, isn't the best. So basically, we're going to remove the MAF for now, fit the new NOx sensors, fit a new map sensor, give it a service. If we've got time, I'm going to change the boost pipes to bigger boost pipes. And get in the boot and do the fuel pump and everything. So little time, but so much to do. I did want to relocate the battery to the back, but I think for now, it's going to be too much to do in the time that we've got. This battery can stay in the front. I just need to get a 12 volt to the back so that we can run fuel pump relay. Other thing as well is I bought some twin shielded cable. As I said, one of the NOx sensors doesn't work, so we're going to upgrade them to the new wideband ones, and also some new cable so that we can run the cable through the car. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to building this lump eventually, but the problem with Neos are you can't really run more than a bar of boost, maybe 1.1 bar on the stock turbo, which is what this has. Also, the injectors would be probably about 90% duty if we went any further than that, because the impeller on these turbos are nylon. Yes, you heard me, nylon. Nylon is plastic, and they fail. So we cannot be over boosting that bad boy. Nice fuel rail. We're going to swap out the fuel pressure regulator as well, because this is like an eBay special. We're going to swap it with an AEM one. We're going to crack on, and I'll film as much as I can for you, really. For most of you that aren't obese like me, you don't understand the struggle of getting in an R34 boot to pull the fuel pump out. Now, it had a Walbro in it already. I'm not sure which one it is. I can't be bothered to have a look, so I decided just to put the new one in it anyway, because then at least we know that it's covered. Just got to try and get back in the boot and slam it in that hole. It's got like a weird, the R33s and that, and R34s, they have this weird clamp. So I'm going to put the pump back in the tank. Andrew's gone to go and get some wire so that we can run a live from here all the way to the front. Tiny ass battery. We can put a live here all the way through the car, all the way to the back. I'll earth it out on the chassis to like one of these bolts or something. Fuel pump's done. Then I could do the knock sensors and vice versa. I've got to take the clutch off. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to take the gearbox out. So I started unbolting it all. Started unbolting all the bolts around here, taking this off. Took the prop shaft off, took the bit of exhaust out where the decat goes, and thought, oh, I'll let the oil out of it. Well, guess what? Whoever done the clutch on it before didn't put oil in the gearbox. I'm surprised it's lasted this long. Look at the state of this. Look. Oh, might need a rebuild at some point. I think when we start forging the engine and shit, I think we better do the gearbox as well. We'll see what he wants to do, see if he wants to buy a new one or let me rebuild it. Let's take the selector out now. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, I've got a short shift to put on it anyway. Oh, I've got a short shift to put on it. So yeah, I might as well fucking just do it, because then I can put the short shift in it. Nice. Nice cock. But yeah, basically I've got like 3 bolts left and the gearbox is off. And that's it. And then we can crack on. Get whatever else done. Fuel pumps in, waiting for wire for the relay. It's so hard to buy shit here. Like, find things to repair stuff. This is why when we pre-book jobs, we usually order everything in, but I didn't realise the battery was in the front of these. I completely forgot. So we're going to have to find some 40 amp 8 gauge wire. I'm sweating. Just wanted to show you this from Cube Speed. This is the short shift. Comes with a top plate and the bushes. Comes with like the spacer ring, the bolts and those bits. 2-piece selector. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump in the car and take the other selector out now. Maybe a bit dark, but I'm gonna start with unscrewing this really nice lightweight Sparco, I think it is, SPC. I'm gonna just pull this up, which we can't because someone self-tappered in these, which is fun as well. Can't get that out. Nice. So that didn't take long. Took about 5 minutes to actually get that out. Got a pile of stuff. Andrew's finally back. So now, after sweating, should be able to take the gearbox out. So the gearbox is out and we've got the selector off. We're going to bang it in the new Vapor Blaster. Give it a clean up. It should come out looking like brand new, because at the moment it looks like a pile of shit. I'll do a video on this at some point. We haven't had time, so throw that in there. Close this up. Aitor's here. He's got little hands, so Aitor can fit in the cow gloves. Don't put your hands in yet, you'll be fucked. Right, I need to connect up the airline and then we can crack on with it. They do, make them fit.
No, they don't fit.
They do. If mine fit, yours will fit.
No, mine's don't fit.
Do it.
Mine's don't fit.
They do fit. There we go. Now the thumb.
For fuck's sake. No, my fingers are here.
Keep going.
My hand doesn't fit.
It will fit.
Your hand fit?
Yeah, alright, I'll do it then. No problem.
Oh, fuck.
Right, one in.
Oh my god, the pressure on my hand right now.
Take my strong hand.
What, you like fisting birds?
Yeah.
Yeah, but old birds. They're wider.
Slipstream ends.
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
Right, now, we start the pump first. So you push the pedal down here on the floor. Pump. Yeah. Get it going. Then you press air on the floor. And then you hold the item, and then you don't want to get the inside, you want to get the outside. Hold it nice and close. Probably needs mixing up a bit.
And it does fuck all.
Is there airline on? There's fuck all pressure in there.
Yes, no pressure.
No pressure, so we're going to have to put the pressure up. Well, it helps if you put the air pressure up, doesn't it? We're now running 60 psi. It's looking like brand new. Nice. And that is what it looks like after it's blasted. It looks like factory.
That's
good,
amazing,
isn't it?
Isn't it? Look at that. We've got a short shift to put in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd better clean it up before we
Shame
start
about the
doing
rest of the box, isn't it?
Yeah, can't believe it had no oil in it. The gearbox is all done. It's filled up with oil now. Can't remove the high catch because I don't have new bushes for here, which I've been trying to find this morning, can't find. Oh yeah, it's a new day, by the way. I've now got to remove the intercooler and fit the new Mishimoto gold one. I do want to sort out some of these fucking pipes really, because this is like the original overpipe and the pipes are really small for this car, but we are doing a build on this car and it's just to get them through where we're going on the weekend. So I'm going to fit the intercooler and then I'm going to start fitting the ECU and then hopefully today get it running. So I'm seizing the opportunity while I had to take the inlet off to fit the new knock sensors instead of these beasts, because someone decided to gypsy these, so these are leaking air.
Hello, chicken nugget.
Oh, you got the tap?
Yeah.
How much was that?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, go on, tell me.
54 euros.
Oh, that's not bad. So why is it 2 plus? What does 2
Right,
plus?
so basically it's normal. No, I've seen them in 3 as well. It's fat one,
Yeah,
and then you got the finer one.
right.
So that's why.
I just usually send
You
it.
have to figure out which one is which now.
Yeah, I did ask you which one's which, but
Yeah, he showed me. I can't remember.
fucks.
You can see from the thread anyway. So.
Well, anyway, look, the fuel's really weird here. I don't know if you can see, but the fuel's blue. So, see this? Look, the inlets are blue because of the dye. That's fucking weird, isn't it? I've just drained the water out from down here on this bolt here because it's a bit rusty, so I wanted to go over it and sort it out. I've got all the inlet back on. This is temporary, all this crap, just so we can get him running until we can take the engine out and build it. I figured out what was wrong with the temperature sensor for the dash. Basically, this new manifold has this like a distribution block with 4 pipes going on, but it has no earth to it, so this sensor here doesn't work because it needs to be earthed. So I've made shift an earth with a bit of wire wrapped round and soldered. Doesn't look the cleanest, but it will do for now. That is not going anywhere. And we're going to put this sensor in and then earth it out to this screw right here. That way, he will have a temperature on the dash. Drew, on the other hand.
Hello.
What are you doing, Drew?
Getting sweaty.
Oh, fucking look at the sweat on your legs. So you're currently fitting a live cable
Go and have a look at the back.
through the car. I've already pre-done the earth. This is the earth here. All nice and pretty. This live cable here obviously looks massive, but the core isn't that big. It's a 40 amp core, and that's so we can relay the fuel pump. We've done loads. We've done electronic fuel pressure sensor. We've got electronic oil pressure sensor. We've got an intake air temperature sensor. The next stage is drive it onto the ramp, drain the water, because we put water in it with the rad flush. Hopefully that gets rid of most of the rotten and rusty shit. So then we can fill it up with nice fresh fluid. Also, we need to drain the box because, as I showed you before in the video, the gearbox had no oil in it. So we've put some in it, run it up. We're going to run it up again, drop it, put another fresh lot in, just to get rid of some of that metal. Got to unplug the MAF sensor, some other little bits, got to fit a boost sensor, and then it's ready. It's ready to go on the dyno, and we can give it a tune. So after about 5 flushes, I think the water system's actually finally going to be clean. Just doing one last pass with water to get any of the flush that we put in out, and then we'll fill it back up with antifreeze, fit the ECU, and then yeah, we're good to go. So we're on the last bleed now before I install the ECU, just letting it all bubble up. Pull this up a little bit just to make sure it's filled up. There's quite a big gap in there. The top of that radiator. Green.
What are you up to, Bertie? Nice.
Read the sticker.
Fitting in the original.
I have just eaten
Casing.
tortilla, by the way, that's why.
Oh yeah, should we
Why
show
have
everybody what that looks like? Don't worry about that. That's Russian salad.
Show the Russian salad. It actually looks like fucking cat food.
Yeah, it's a bit. Is
Is it a Russian thing or a Spanish thing?
It's a bit tangy. Anyway, this is a tortilla de patata con cebolla and ajo. So that is a tortilla with, well, what we call Spanish omelette, but It's an omelette with potato, onions, and some garlic in this one. Very nice. And as you can see, it's a little bit wet, crudo, which is just how I like it. Well, I meant, you know, a moist tortilla. That's what I was talking about anyway.
What, moist tortilla?
Yeah.
I'm sweating, Bertie.
Old one?
Yeah, that's the old board.
New one. Which we now can't see. Oh, there she is. Red.
Yes.
Look at what it was original and what it is now. It's like a quarter of the size.
Yeah, because this is modern technology.
That's what I mean. It's like a bloody memory card.
Like
compared to it.
that there is probably one of those.
Lovely.
Oh, well, that would be one of these capacitor things.
Capacitor or?
Capacitor. Oh,
Or
go through there. Right. It's finally time to tune the beast.
tune the beast.
Drew's actually ordering food at the moment, but it's all strapped up. We've got the old Hovercraft F1 fan. Ripped out about 30,000 vacuums earlier, actually, because I couldn't get a map sensor signal. So I ripped all these out. Don't need these. It's all excessive for no reason. Goodbye. Car's all strapped up. I'm letting the intake cool down a little bit before I start because I was playing around with it earlier, trying to get it running properly. We set up flame cam here. Can't move this at the moment. She's ready. She's ready to tune. The fans are going to go on full bore. I'm fucking sweating and continuously going to be sweating. Better get on with it.
So doing up Cali. Stripping man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really with Pally. I don't want this just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage never worry about acne.
Nah, I ain't never been with a baddie. She calm, so I added to the tally. I just remember I'm calling her Maddie.